Alright, so I'm gonna make another video, guys, about penny stacks. Well, not really penny stocks, but just stocks over 10%. This is gonna be March 1st, 2017. I know today is the 2nd of March, 2017, but I finished the chart data yesterday, and I was just so exhausted. I had to play. Plus, I had people asking me to play like Total War and stuff, and I mean, there's just no way I can. If someone's asking me to play Total War, like, I mean, I have to like drop what I'm doing and like do it. I mean, there's just no other way. I mean, what do you want me to do? Like, just like finish my work, I'd rather play Total War. So, I mean, but anyway, I knew I could, as long as I had the data, I could just like say like this is from yesterday, and it don't really matter. But I'm gonna flip these real quick, make some comments. So again, we're looking from 10% and up. So I think it was like something like 35. Today was a lot. I mean, yesterday was a lot better. I'm just gonna say today from now on, just because like that's what you'll think, because it's gonna be labeled, March the 1st. I mean, I don't remember how many were. I don't feel like counting, but there was more gainers today than there was, the other day, the last day. All right, so I drew the LA wave going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, boom. Or the trend or whatever. LA wave trend, same thing. All right, so I'm just gonna be flipping through these. Honestly, I'm tired of looking at it. My eyes, they start to bleed. They start to bleed, and I mean, these bore myself, dude. I feel for whoever watches this. I know there's like a couple people that watch it, because I watch it like once, and I see like who else is watching it, and there's usually like 2 or 3 or 4. So I know I'm not the only person watching it, but I feel for whoever watches it, because it is highly boring. But you know what? I'm gonna go back and look at the biggest gainers after I get done flipping through, just so we can like get, just so I can like say something worthwhile. Because you flip it through it, I mean, you're not really learning anything. You're seeing what I'm screenshotting. But I'm almost done, and I'll go back and talk about an ideal entry and all that stuff. Remember, guys, I'm not trading right now. I'm gathering data to make a trading plan, so I can hit the market running when I do enter into the market again. But it would look something like this. This is the oh, I'm sorry. So like this is the last one that I looked at before I switched it back. I don't know why it goes from 10% to 17. It should be in order. It does that sometimes. I don't know why. It's weird. But where did I get it from? Right here. So I did up, down, up, because it's like, oh, right here. So from here up, and then went back down, and then went back up. So I think I got it like right here, because it broke that high, and it took it. It caught it pretty good. Even here it caught it. So let's see here. So like if I'm looking at it right there, I wouldn't be trying to enter right here, guys. It's too early in the day. I would be looking like if it would have got above here and kept going higher, I could put the risk right here, or the stop. But if it trailed down here and it caught along the moving average like that, I mean, that's pretty bullish, because it's failing to get below that moving average. You got to think of like what's failing or not. That's how you really like determine strength. If it's refusing to go lower, well, that means it's going to go up. You know what I mean? And especially it's like a triple bottom, and then it comes and touches that 175. So anyway, it's going back, that 150. I'm sorry, and it's coming back up, and it broke this high. So that's also an Elliott wave pattern. So like we got one. I'm sorry. Oh my God, I forgot how to draw it. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's how you do it. I literally had a brain fart. I draw this all the time. I'm surprised that I've had a brain fart, but it can happen. Anyway, so it breaks this high right here. So you'd be trying to enter on a pullback at this point. So from here, you'd be trying to enter like around here, and notice that's what people did, and they come in and it goes up. So like I'm trying to study like these pullbacks, because sometimes it does this and it'll just keep going. and it's like it'll leave you in the dust. But other times it'll pull back, and I want to know. But yeah, like if it keeps going, it pulls, leaves me in the dust. That's fine. There's always going to be other opportunities. But on the ones that it does pull back, I want to know what the average, the average, the average risk level from the last low to, where it's at right now. What this distance averages across every pattern that looks exactly the same. So it's gonna look the same to your eyeballs, but it'll have different numbers, and I want to find the average so I know about where is a good price. So let's just look at this one. This one is $14.60. If you would have bought like around $14.50, you would have literally had the best entry, $14.50. So from there to here is where you gotta put your stop, like right here. Where's that? It's like $14.25. So you're risking a quarter, like 25 cents on a $14 stock. I don't know the math on that. It's probably like it's definitely less than 1%. I think it's about like 1% or something like that. I don't know. I'm terrible with math, but it's not a lot of risk, and you would have made like 5 times your probably like 5 times your risk. Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I can't even math in my head. I have not been doing percentage problems in a while. Like I haven't been crunching the numbers yet. So my brain's not in percentage mode. But that's the exercise. That's how you determine like what the best entry point is you just gather data and just see on average what the best entry is. It just involves work, but that's what we're trying to do here, guys. Like we're trying to get rich, through hard work. There's no shortcuts. You just got to get the data. You got to take the screenshots. You got to study them, and you got to form a plan. And that's what we're trying to do here. I know it's going to work. I just don't know when it's going to work. So as soon as I gather a few thousand charts, I'll try to crunch the numbers. But until then, I'm just going to keep gathering data and just keep looking at them, kind of getting ideas on kind of what to look for. I haven't crunched the numbers yet. But I'm gonna enter the market with like $100 and try to compound that. Once I find a plan that I can average like 10% a day, then I'm gonna enter the market with $100 and like try to do that because that's cool. I don't want to be like some guy that gets rich off of like more than like $1,000 because it's already been done. I'm trying to do something that has never been done before, so I'm thinking like $100 would be like impressive. I know people have done it before, but not very many, and it's to that point where you're, it's kind of redundant to even try to go any lower. I mean, it don't really make sense. I think 100 is like pretty unbelievable. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this stuff, and I'm going to okay, that's the last chart. So I'm gonna hit the losers. We're gonna hit the losers real quick, and I can finish this video and go into Forex. So I'm about to hit the Forex charts, obviously in the same video too. So let's see here. I don't want to make like 8,000 videos, and have be like 10 minutes long. I'd rather have 4,000 15-minute videos, So okay, so there was a lot less shorts today, which is weird because I think I saw on the news like, oh, market's turning down. Yet last week the market was like way down, and I didn't see like any news about it. It's kind of like the news reacts to what the market does like way later than it's useful to even read. Okay, so I don't even really know. I'm not even gonna pretend to like be an expert at shorting. It kind of follows it follows the same pattern, but it's like Elliott wave pattern. But there's some slight differences. I don't claim to be an expert or anything like that. I'm not even gonna play. I don't even plan on shorting. But you can see how it does use Fibonacci. It caught like right here and all that stuff, all that jazz. So like here again, you can screenshot along with me, guys. You can just screenshot the screen. I mean, you're gonna have like the weird, I don't know how to get rid of this banner and this, but I mean, it's not really in the way anyway. And you can definitely read what the date and all the important information anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna flip through these. Some juicy stocks, guys. juicy. All right, that's it. But I'm not gonna end the video yet. I gotta go to Forex. Here we go. Charts. Man, I want them all. Like, I wish there was an easier way than having to back out of the folder. But this is the previous time period, the day, and see how I drew like here. 3618 is where it ended. Let's see that 3618. It did go to that 5618. Or I'm sorry. Here, let me go back and look. So this is it. Just turned 28 at 1600. 1600. It's doing that. We got. Oh, and I went through and drew. I went through and drew all these on there today. Yesterday. Man, I gotta do it today too. Oh, my workload is so tough. I don't even know like what I'm doing in my life anymore. Like, I literally work like 8 hours a day, like taking calls and stuff, and then, well, right now I'm in training, but I mean studying to take calls, and then I go home and work out for like 20 minutes, and then I'm studying and screenshotting charts, and it takes hours. So, and then I get maybe like an hour and a half to play Total War. So this is the day before. Let's see, we're looking at 1720 on the 28th. So 17 around here, where I drew it. So I mean, it did go like it hit that, it hit it. You know, it definitely would have like stopped you out, like because like you can't just like do this and expect it to keep going down. It'll come back and stop you out, like, or get pretty close. See, like, it's like right here, if you would have like betted that it would keep going down, well, you're wrong. But maybe if you would have took this bet right here along this 100, you would have had a fighting chance to make some profit. But man, there's just no like good 12-hour moves. I'd have to be like trading like this. I'd have to be trading like over a whole day and like catch it like over here or something like that. And I'd have to be like at work, and at work it'll like climb back on me, after it being like all the way down here. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to trade Forex, at some point, so I'm definitely studying it. And yeah, I definitely took it, so that's good to know. I just went through, like, drew the Fibonacci levels. I didn't really like stop and study it, so that's what I'm studying right now. Okay, so here it is. This is when so this is yesterday. Or the last trading period, and then I'm gonna click the button in a second, and it's gonna do it. So around 1400, I drew that. I think I took a break and like called somebody on the phone. That's why there was a difference in time. But let's see, 1400. It had just touched that 3618. So here we go. We got 1400, just touched that 3618. Dang, that's like going all the way to the 618. Whoa. Like it would have punched it. Like, I mean, those Fibonacci's, dude, they work. I just have to figure out what the average Fibonacci profit taking point is. Which level it is. What the pattern kind of looks like, and all that stuff. Like I need stats. So I'm trying to get some stats here. So let's see. This is how you do it, guys. Like, this is it, right? It's hard work. I literally feel like I'm riding a struggle bus every day trying to get this, but I know it'll pay off. So let's see here. This is the Euro USD, the most popular one. 1320. Kind of did it right here at 12. So let's see what happened. 12, 12, right? 1125, 1245. Yeah, it was right here. So right here to, that did go down. Yeah, it was like over here. It was like right here or something, and it kept going down to the 6618. then it came back up. I did that. So today I'm gonna look at Forex again and see like what it expanded out to, because I had a drone light here, low, high, low. So I bet it's gonna be going up to one of these and then going down again. I don't know though. I'm not betting right now. All right, almost done. Okay, so let's see here. Low, high, low, going up. All right, now this is the middle day. Yeah, so this is the middle day. So 1040 is where I drew the last fib level. So we gotta look here at 1040. So it's right here. And dang, it did go all the way and touch it. So if I would have my stop right here and have my take profit at 6618, it seems like 6618 is pretty statistical, pretty statistically significant. I don't know nothing about statistics, guys. I just know how to count. Really. Okay, so I'll do it again here. I'm curious to see. It's probably gonna be a downtrend. Look how weak that. Look how small it looks. Although look how big that one looked, and it really didn't do much. I have no idea. This is what this is for. So yeah, GBP USD. I got one more. The USD JPY. The Japanesey. The Japanesey. Okay, so 1440. So 50. Okay, so it went to that 60. Honestly, like, I can't even really use any. There was no. I should have drew it right here though. Like honestly, I guess I was so tired, I didn't want to draw anymore. So we got one. We got low, high, low from here. Let's see what happened. I mean, so there's not gonna be a Fibonacci take profit, but I'd be betting that it'd be going back up. So let's see what happens. So 14 to about 1500 on the 28th. So, and lo and behold, it went back up. So I would have drew it right here, 1500 on the 28th. So low, high, low. That's where that Fibonacci level would have went. And yeah, man, I mean, it's how you trade. It's a good, it's cool. It's kind of weird, Nobody ever taught me that. I just had to like figure it out. I mean, people would just keep, I knew about Fibonacci. I just never thought that, to actually go through and like, gather data and like try to like figure it out, People would just, I guess no one wants to, spill the beans, I guess. I mean, people are like that, I never was like that. The way I feel is like I can just keep making these videos, and I mean, if you see it, then good. I mean, I thought about it in class today. I was like, I'm studying for like to be a phone operator, but like I was thinking in my head like, like if I get like rich or whatever, and people are like, well, why do you talk about it all the time? Like why don't you just keep it to yourself? I'd be like, because other people talked about it, and that's how I kind of learned. So if I learned it from somebody, and then I refuse to teach it to somebody else, even if that person I learned it from, I didn't even really know them, probably just saw them on YouTube or read their book or something like that, then it's like, I mean, I'm just like a crappy human, and I do believe in, like God and all that, and so like I don't want him to be like, all right, well, I gave you these blessings, and all this, and you just kept it to yourself, you know what I mean? Like, and anyway, if you're even interested in stocks, you're pretty smart, and you'll catch on eventually. I'd rather be the person that helps you than, the person that like wishes that you like fail. That would suck. I wouldn't want to be that way. But I mean, it's way too premature to even be thinking about all that because I haven't had any success yet. But I do feel like this is, I'm on the right track, and it's not gonna be too long. But leased out here, just hanging out here in Hot Springs, but I'm about to go. Leased out.